Hey everybody, how you doing there? Steve Stockton here with you. So it says right over here. How's everybody doing today? I started playing the music there, and it sounded like it was stuttering on my end. I had one of Lee's tunes in there, and so I tried another one, and it sounded like it was stuttering too. But then when I heard the playback coming through the YouTube side, there was no stuttering. So your mileage may vary. How is everybody doing on this snowy winter's day here in New England? It's late for a coffee. It's an afternoon coffee. That's what we're calling this one. Um, so hope you brought your dunks with you if you're a New Englander or whatever they drink in your part of the country or part of the world. Let's go through the list here and see who all's here. Kyrie is here. I think let me get over here where I can see it better. I think nope. Better off where I was. Kyrie's here. Of course, Midnight Society. My beautiful wife Nicole is in the chat. Hello, Nicole. I love you with all my heart. You're the top three things that I'm thankful for this year. You're all three of them. That's another show. Going to have a Thanksgiving show tomorrow night after you've had your turkey and watching your football and stuff. I'm going to provide an alternative to football or Black Friday, early Black Friday shopping. I know a lot of people go out Thursday night. They open the stores early. I'll do mine on Amazon. Thanks. Let's see who else is here. Lulu Bell, how you doing? And Joanne. I don't think I've seen you here before, at least not under that name, but welcome in. As for audio, Lee is in the house. Hey Lee, how you doing? Good to see you. What's going on down here? I know I saw that. There's D-Rock. D-Rock, how are you? Straw Dog. How you doing, John? Did you get any snow in your part of New England? I'll get caught up in the chat here in a minute. Nightmare Canna. Hope I'm saying that right. Welcome in. Gray Wolf Paranormal Lindsay. Do you have snow in Canada there, Lindsay? It looks bright out there, but it's not. It's going to be dark here. It's after 3 on the East Coast. It'll be about dark about 4:30. Euphemia Monster, how you doing? RS Skaza. I always stumble on that. We did get snow here. There's a lot this morning, and then it's mostly changed to rain. But I think there's more coming. Window to my life. How you doing? Rockin' Robin Bird RB. Hey there. Sorry to hear about whatever happened with the Etsy thing there, but if they won't redirect it to you, I'll just send you another copy. Sorry about that. But that it wouldn't let me override the address in Etsy apparently. So I'll take care of it. Are you kidding me? How you doing? Good to see you. Sue Schmuck, all the way from Pennsylvania. Sadie79, hello. Lex Pier Girl, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Alligator Horse. Sweetly Morbid Bear, I haven't seen you around in a while, SMB. Good to see you. Sashi Bell, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me okay? Okay, I've been fiddling with my mic as always, and sometimes you can hear it good, sometimes you can't. But Courtney Hammond, hey, how you doing? Oh, thanks for sneaking a listen at work there, Courtney. Don't get in trouble. We're going to Nicole's family's for Thanksgiving. Going to be a bunch of us there. It's the first time I've met a lot of them, so I'm really looking forward to it. Sharon LD, how you doing? Raining in her part of Massachusetts. So, does anybody, some of you that are working tonight, hopefully you're off tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow night, a Thanksgiving stream, and then Friday night we'll still have our current missing person cases, and have another video coming out probably this weekend. You're going to enjoy it. No spoilers, though. Found that if I say too much, there's some other channels whose names we won't mention like to copy what we're going to do or what we've done. So we'll just surprise you with it. Everybody enjoy your day off tomorrow and hopefully Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hope everybody gets a long all-day weekend out of it. And the Christmas season starts tomorrow after the Macy's parade. When Santa Claus arrives at the end of the Macy's parade, that officially welcomes in the Christmas season. Lauren, how you doing? In college and off for the rest of the week. Good deal. Break from the studying and the books. Speaking of books, still got signed copies of my books, 5 of them anyway, over in my Etsy shop, our Etsy shop. Nicole helps me run it. Got Strange Things in the Woods. That was the one that started it all. And My Strange World. And I've had this up over there for a while. National Park Mysteries and Disappearances, Volume 1. But I'm proud to announce that I just got these in from my publisher. This is the updated edition, expanded edition, second edition, whatever you want to call it. It says second on the cover there, of National Park Mysteries and Disappearances, Volume 2. Parts of California: Yosemite, Joshua Tree, Mount Shasta. I've got a great Joshua Tree story in here about the ghost of Graham Parsons, if anybody knows who he is. And then this one, Volume 3, is the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. And I've got those back in the Etsy shop now, so you can get the first 5 books available over there. So head on over to the Etsy store if you'd like signed copies directly from me. I sent out a bunch this week. A lot of you people here in the chat have bought copies of my books, and I appreciate that. I put you some stickers in there and have fun signing them and personalize them and everything. I'll write anything you want me to in there except an IOU or including you in my will. Hey, Premonition, how you doing? Cassie G, good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving indeed. Thanksgiving Eve. Triana Giles, hey there, from sunny Florida. It may not be sunny in your part of Florida, but sunnier than it is here. So I don't like sunshine. I like Nicole doesn't either. We like the cloudy, overcast, rainy, stormy, snowy weather. Whatever. Just what other people would consider inclement weather is our jam. So we drop a link to that Etsy store here. We've also got some candles and things over there, and some wax melts from our friend Samantha at Sweet Sense Co. And I don't have any of them here. I had some on the table, but some of them I shipped out. But had a bunch of stuff go out in the mail today. If you're expecting stuff from me, it went out today. So let me switch over here where I can see the chat better. It looks like people are on a trip to the country. Carrier's wanting to go on a trip. Lindsay lives on the Canadian prairies. Premonition says gloomy there. You say it looks like a Civil War photo. I love that. Shenandoah Valley, beautiful country up in there. Hey, Gory Tiger, good to see you. How you doing? And thanks, Rock and Robin. Yeah, those candles are amazing. They smell good. We've got one burning here right behind us, behind me. I think that's one of the Halloween ones still. But the wax melts are incredible too. We had pumpkin cheesecake burning, and the other day, that may still be in the wax melter over there. But she's got ones that look like little Debbie cakes. It looks like the Christmas trees. If you're not careful, somebody will eat them thinking they're the real thing. The ones that look like Oreos, they look actually like Oreos are the same size, and but they're soy wax with scents in them. I think those smell like an Oreo milkshake or something like that, but they're good. But all her stuff is amazing. You got those in the Etsy shop. We partnered with her. She's been friends with Nicole for a long, long time, and now she's one of my friends too, and we're helping her with her candle shop. Yeah, if you like Yankee candles, you'll love these, and they're handmade right here in New England, over in Massachusetts. But good stuff. Hey, Freeman, how you doing? Good to see you, all the way from Colorado. Here we go. And just every time I switch back over here, the screen goes bright and then dark. But tomorrow night, join me for a special Thanksgiving evening stream. It's after Thanksgiving stream. It'll be after the meal, hopefully, for most of you. And I think we're eating around 1, so it'll be sometime in the evening, early evening, probably. But I may actually turn it into a marathon, just show some videos and sit and chat with you guys like I'm doing now. I'm talking a lot, not drinking much of my coffee. And it's my ubiquitous Dunkin' Donuts. This is the midnight dark roast with got coconut, 3 shots of coconut in it, and 3 cream. For those of you keeping score at home. Love my dunks. I wasn't that big of a fan. I'd had it before, but here it's like I said, it's ubiquitous. You can't get away from it. And it's really, really good coffee. It's much better than those other places like the Seattle coffees, shall we say. Yeah, 33 of you watching tonight. So I'm just hanging out. Had a busy day. Had to go out and do some shopping to get ready for the big day tomorrow. Went out and got some eggnog at a little farm, not too far away from here, over the river and through the woods, and take it. Well, that's our contribution to the Thanksgiving festivities tomorrow is eggnog. And this place, it's been around since the farm where we got the eggnog. It's a dairy farm, been around since 1918, and that's not really that old here in New England. But they have all kinds of good stuff, and they're going to go back sometime and grab some other stuff. Anybody here like eggnog or boiled custard? Or I didn't know the difference until today. I had to look it up. The only difference really between eggnog and boiled custard is boiled custard is served hot and eggnog isn't. Kendall Kelly, hey, how you doing from Texas? Good to see you. Slow boy whiteboard. You love eggnog and custard. Yeah, I like both too. I think I prefer it cold over hot though. I can drink it either way. So anybody have any really, really amazing plans? If you do, you're probably already in motion, but anybody like going from one coast to the other or going to another country to celebrate Thanksgiving? Those long, epic holiday trips. No, do people, I guess people do that for Thanksgiving. I know they do it for Christmas. What is it I need to try there? Glog? Is that how you say it? Glug? I'll have to find out what that is. $42 of you in here on this somewhat snowy, right? It's a wintry mix, as they say. There's snow and rain mixed together. Hey, Dumpland, how you doing? What's it pronounced? So, Glurg? You got me. Hey, Kathita Cat Gray, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Saw a lot of you over at Lee G's First Floor Audio last night for his Night Rider. He writes a song over there and then plays some of his original compositions. Had a good time over there. I kept telling him he needed more cowbell. He didn't appreciate that. Let's see. What else is coming up? Don't forget about my radio show. It's on the Clyde Lewis Ground Zero Radio Network. Airs on Sunday nights from 9 to 11 Eastern Time. There's links in the description to all the stuff that I talk about. My Etsy shop, the radio show, my blog, Around the Campfire. Having a lot of fun with that over there. I'm going to be doing audio on the blog too, so I guess it's not a blog necessarily anymore, but I'm over on Substack. And hey, Stacey Howarth, how you doing? Howarth. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing the blog over there, meeting a lot of people, got a lot of subscribers. Come on over, join the fun over there. And got some other channels that we're going to be launching here after the first of the year, relaunching and putting more effort into. Insomniac Radio Theater, that's Nicole's channel. I'm going to be narrating some fiction over there and doing some guided meditation and relaxation type stuff. People have been after me for a long time to do that. So it's coming. Just be patient. Right now, there's a little bit over there. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Tales of the Sonic Voyage. Downtown Terry Brown. Go over there and sub to him. Terry, you're almost to 1,000. Good going, brother. Got another channel we're working on called From Beyond. That's going to be like horror type stuff. I don't know. It's probably going to, already got 13 past midnight. Now that's the true horror, but I'm thinking From Beyond. I do UFO stuff. I think Lee is going to join me over there, at least for some of those shows. And I don't know. We're still sorting it all out. I've got a true crime channel I've never done much with either. I think I had one video up over there, and it's just, I'm looking at alternate means of doing things. Yeah, hey, Midwest Night Watchers. How you doing, Garrel? Good to see you. Garrel and his wife, Jane, who her channel is Chiro Sounds. They were guests on my radio show a couple of weeks ago. Had a good time over there talking about sonic anomalies and aerial phenomena. Good stuff. But go have a listen to it. Let's see, I'm going to drop a link for it here, but some of the links, I don't know. It may be a paid link or may not. You can join Aftermath Media over there and listen to all the good stuff on Clyde's Radio Network anytime you want. But let me find the link here for you. But you can always listen live for free on Sunday nights. And it goes up on Amazon too, but I think the shows that are archived on Amazon, they're about 2 or 3 weeks before they put the episodes up over there. But if you just go to Amazon and search on Steve Stockton, everything out there, it'll pull it up. And I think it's on the podcatchers too. But if you want to hear it in the moment as it's being broadcast, it's on Sunday nights from 9 to 11 on Clyde Lewis's Ground Zero Radio Network. His producer, Ron, sent Nicole and I some really nice merch. It's Ground Zero logo. She got a hoodie, and I got a T-shirt. I'll be wearing that on camera soon. But Ron Patton, if you're listening in, thank you. Hey, Saikya, how you doing? Thank you to one of our, I think you're our newest channel member. We've had some people that have renewed that have been members for a while, but I believe you're the newest one so far today, right now. But thanks to all the channel members. There's several of you in here. Appreciate you being a channel member and supporting what we do. Tales of Sonic Voyage is one. Sasha Bell's one. Excuse me, I got the hiccups here. Catheta is a member. I'm keep threatening to do a members only chat. I haven't done it yet, but I will have a chat for the members very, very soon. I meant to do it this week, and things just got crazy busy. And I've still got to record this week's radio show episode, so I'll be doing that Friday, sometime Friday. Surprise guest. So yeah, I'm basically a teetotaler. I don't tipple, but I like my eggnog without anything in it. But back way back in the day, I have had it with some spiced rum in it that had a good flavor to it. But yeah, I'm sure it's easy to really overdo it easily with that. Too much holiday cheer, if you will. 49 of you hanging out here. Hey, Sarah Claire, how you doing? Hello from down under there. Hello back to you down under. Thanks for all the funny memes and videos that you send us on Facebook. I share those with Nicole. We have a laugh. Some of them are scary too. You guys have some incredible creatures down under. Some of those spiders and snakes and things. That'd be a big nope from me. Doc Shred, how you doing? Good to see you here. Indeed, they're premonition, like some of the especially like the videos we've been doing about things that can happen in the national parks if you're ill prepared or overconfident. You have to be totally aware of everything. Hey, Sophie Littleford, how are you doing? Good to see you. But we've got more coming up in the natural park and the Great Outdoors series, so look for that coming very, very, very soon. Good to see you, Sophie. Thank you for joining us. Julie Van Day, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, be careful down there in Australia. I was reading a story the other day about a guy that went missing in the outback, got lost, and it was like 70 something days, and he survived it, believe it or not. But he looked like a skeleton when they found him. I'll talk about that in an upcoming video, I believe. But do be careful over there, friend. I don't want to make a video about you. And I think this week on the current missing person cases, we're going to do an update. And because some of those people have been found. Now, there are a few that have a happy ending and then some not so happy, but I at least memorialize them and owe it to them to let people know that their families have closure now. So we got that going on Friday night. When you get tired of all the Black Friday shopping, come in, sit down, take a listen, and see if we can bring some of these people home. The most amazing one, and like the true fairy tale story happened. There was two little girls named Heavenly and Miracle, and somebody that was in the chat, Yali, who lives in Washington, D.C., where these little girls are missing from, actually knew them. She used to live in the same apartment building as them, as they did. She got a hold of their aunt and got some additional information. They were found. They are safe. And we can't say a lot because out of respect for the family and the fact that they're underage or juveniles. But I love it when it happens like that. And what are the odds that somebody in the chat on our live show on Friday nights actually knew two of the kids that were missing and got us some background info. But glad that they came home. Wish every one of those people could come home. We cover a lot of sad cases over there, and that's the whole thing with the currently missing cases. We do those live. Nicole checks those literally right up until time for me to go on the air and to see if they've been found. And if they haven't, we put them out there. And it's really the first 48 hours that's the most important in any kind of missing person situation. We didn't get them all out within that, but we got a lot out within that time frame. We had some that were even like just a day old, or maybe even the same day. There was one we had last week, I think, that had happened that morning, and we had it out that night. So, but join us over there on Friday nights. If you have any cases in your area missing people, send them to us. Currently missing, you can send that to. You can just send it to my regular email address, but put something in the subject line so I know what it is. So Steve Stockton 81 at gmail.com. And if you have a personal paranormal experience you'd like to share, we're going to be doing the listener stories again. So I'm trying to look and type at the same time. Steve Stockton Stories at gmail.com. There's that address for you. That's for personal paranormal experiences, hauntings, ghosts, witches, Wendigo, Dogman. Nick asked if we can do a video on Glacier National Park. We'll look into it. The video that we just released, it had one case from Glacier National Park in there, and that was the one with the happy ending. I can't remember the guy's first name. Reed, R-E-A-D was the last name, and he was found. And they thought he had really bad frostbite and hypothermia. Thought he was going to lose his legs, but I was looking the other day, and then he's doing better. They think he may be able to keep his extremities there. So just, people, please be careful when you go out there. You can get hypothermia in the summertime, especially places like the Great Smoky Mountains. If you're not dressed appropriately and it comes a little rain shower, the temperature can drop drastically and quickly up in those mountains. Even in summer, it's real easy to get hypothermic. So be careful out there for those of you that are going into. Is anybody going to a national park this weekend? I know here in New England, we've got Acadia. That's a popular spot in the fall and in early winter. And but if anybody's going to a national park, let us know. Send us some pictures back. I'll go live and we'll talk about it and then put some of your pictures up. Doesn't have to be a paranormal story. If you just would like to share some stuff with us about national or state parks, send maybe an amazing trip you had and pictures, and we'll put them up. We've talked about the Bridgewater Triangle some, Rockin' Robin. There's a video on here about the mysteries of New England. We mentioned some of those, but we'll talk about the Bridgewater Triangle and then also the Bennington Triangle over in Vermont. Very, very odd goings on in both those places. Yep. If you see something, say something. That's right. If you see anybody that looks like these missing people, even if you're not sure if it's them, let somebody in law enforcement know so they can check it out. Just to err on the side of caution. You could save somebody's life. There's a lot of these, especially the younger kids, are runaways, and people is like, oh, it's a runaway. Even law enforcement will say that sometimes. Oh, if they've run away before, they'll probably come back. If that was my kid, I wouldn't want to ride on a probably. But just because they started out as a runaway doesn't mean they weren't abducted later on, or they weren't, trafficked or something. There's a lot of bad things that can happen to anybody, not just runaways. People get abducted from the convenience store, from the grocery store, from the coffee shop. Anything can happen anywhere at any time. So, but indeed, if you see something, say something. Let's bring these people home. Let's give the family closure. That's what I'm here to do, and I thank y'all for helping me do that and for being here with me for the journey. What are you saying there, Lee? Steve Stockton, the voice of voices from Voiceville, Voiceonia. Thank you. Actually, I like to consider myself the voice for those that no longer have a voice, or the voice for those whose voices may have been silenced, at least temporarily. But I want to keep their names and their faces and their stories out there so they're not forgotten. And I hate for anybody's disappearance to serve as a cautionary tale. But, if even that is what it comes to, if talking about somebody that went missing and was never found, or was found under not the best circumstances, shall we say, that could save somebody else's life. We don't want these people to have gone through what they've gone through in vain. If we can take their stories and talk about them and increase awareness, not just in the people that are missing, but so that people don't go missing in the future. Hey, I saw that YouTube video and I decided what to do if this happened, or I listened to that and know that if I get lost in the woods, that I should stay in one place and wait for help to come and not walk around in circles. There's all kinds of little nuances and things that you can pick up from these cases to serve people in the future. And I've often said, if I go missing in the woods, they're going to see the biggest forest fire they've ever seen. I'll set the woods on fire. They'll find me. They may put me in jail for starting a fire, but better than put me in the ground for get lost in the woods and perishing. So, what's that old saying? Better tried by 12 than carried by 6. That would be my take on it. And Lee is singing the Steve Stockton song over there. Nicole calls it, and she does. She walks around singing that. Lee does this thing where somebody comes into his show, he'll just pick their name and make a song about it. He made one of Catheta Cat Gray here. That's it's a hit record. I mean, it's an earworm. It will stick with you. And she came into the chat one night. She's a friend of mine from East Tennessee, and he started singing her name and made up a song, and then went back and wrote lyrics and made up a whole backstory. But that happens with Lee. Excuse me. So when Lee does his shows on Tuesday, which is Night Rider, Thursday nights, Radio 1 FA, where he plays his own hits. Lee, you'll be doing one. You guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, at least not like we do. But Thursday night, I'll put links in the on the community tab. Go over and listen to Lee and some of the amazing, amazing music that he's created over there. Some people like what he does. Indeed, we're big fans of Lee. And then on Saturday nights, he has his live singer performance where he goes in and sings. I don't even want to call it covers, because he owns it. He does a better job than the original singers in a lot of cases. And it's not like a karaoke show. He's so talented as a musician. He is a true savant, a musical savant. He takes and rebuilds those tracks, literally a sound at a time, and then in his key and all that. And it's amazing. You should hear him do Elton John or Black, The Sweetest Smile. He does that better than the gentleman named Black does it. There's a lot of songs like that where Lee just knocks it out of the park. And he's very humble about what he does. He probably doesn't like for me to brag on him like I do, but go over there and yeah, a lot of people here, people that subscribe to me, they've found Lee because of me. Catheta, that's how, and she's a fixture over there. She goes on camera a lot. I used to a lot, but I've been so busy here with a radio show, and I'm narrating some audio books too for another publisher. I'll keep you updated on that. If you like the sound of my voice, you're going to be able to hear me read some Westerns and maybe some other things. I don't want to say too much here, but good stuff coming up if you like to hear me talk. Yeah, I sleep every now and then. I slept here for about 5 minutes earlier. I'm sitting here in my chair and I nodded off, and Nicole's like, Are you asleep? Not anymore. But no, I think after this stream, gonna cook dinner and then may take a little nap and then back up and at it. Tonight I'm making pork chops, roasted butternut squash, and boiled carrots. What do you mean I don't love you anymore, Lee? I never loved you to begin with. I'm just kidding you, brother. Uh, when I can, I pop in over there on camera. Not able to spend 3 or 4 hours with you like I used to. Not right now, but I miss being over there. He's got some regulars over there that join him. Cathita's one of them. The Charinator, Stephen Hughes. Um, who else? A lot of regulars in the. I was just thinking about that earlier, Joanne. I don't have any applesauce, I don't think. I do have some apple butter that I don't think she's here tonight, but Orphan Annie sent us a care package from East Tennessee. Oh my God, it was like Christmas. There was apple butter in there from Apple Barn in Sevierville, Tennessee, which is one of my favorite places in the world to eat. There was T-shirts from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, from Cherokee, North Carolina, a calendar, all kinds of stuff. I'll wait till she's here, and I'll talk about it. Hey, Farside, how you doing? Yeah, apple butter. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like it's kind of the consistency of a jelly, but they call it apple butter and peach butter too. You can make it out of any fruit, I think. One of you people that are more eloquent than I am when it comes to describing food, put in the chat what exactly apple butter is, or I could Google it. Let me Google it real quick here. I want to know myself. That's an Aspie thing. I have to, some little bit of trivial knowledge. I have to instantly go look it up. Apple butter. What exactly is apple butter? Apple butter is a spreadable preserve made by slow cooking apples with warming spices such as cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and allspice. The apples are cooked for a long time over low heat, caramelizing them, concentrating their flavor, and turning them into a spreadable consistency. There you go. This is what it looks like there. If you can see that or not. It's in a glass jar. When next time I have a stream and Orphan Annie's here, I'll bring it on and show it. But it's good stuff. And the peach butter is good too. It's really good on biscuits. I love to cook. I come by it honest. My grandmother cooked for 10 kids, a husband, her mother, and a couple of sisters that lived with them. Plus, they had a dairy farm and a truck farm, produce farm. So she cooked for an army of farm hands, dairy farm hands, and the other hands. And she's the only person I ever knew that had two ovens, two stovetops in her kitchen. Kept them going around the clock, I think. And my mom learned to cook from watching her, and she helped cook for all of her brothers. My mom was the only girl. She had 9 brothers. And hey, Carla Washington, thanks for coming in. Cowgirl Hazel, hey there. Meep from Buffalo, but it's cold up there. Did you get snow in Buffalo? If I even have to ask. But and I learned to cook from watching both of them, and then 7 of my mom's 9 brothers were restaurateurs, so we were always going to one brother's restaurant or another for some kind of family get together, or just to go and drop something off or pick something up. And I would not want to have my own restaurant. I've watched Gordon Ramsay. Anybody here a Gordon Ramsay fan? Love Gordon Ramsay. He is the greatest. Hey, Parting Ways, how you doing? But I do enjoy cooking, and Nicole loves my cooking. So we're both blessed, aren't we? Midnight Society, Nicole. Yeah, Lee, you were in the doghouse here, and you didn't even know it. Well, 57 of you listen to me on here. This is how my coffee streams are. I usually do these early in the morning, but I had to get up and get out here. I got up at, I think Nicole was up at 5, and I got up not too long after that. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Well, happy Thanksgiving, my friend, to you there on the other coast in California. I'm in New England here myself. What's this one? Disappearances, Mount Everest, K2. We've touched on those too. Don't have one specifically about just Mount Everest, but that would, or any of those peaks in that area. But that'd probably make an interesting video. We're taking notes here. Nicole writes the scripts, so we'll keep all this in mind. But here's who I was. Eric there. I was going to show Eric there. Happy Thanksgiving from Eric in California. Well, happy Thanksgiving from Steve here in New England to you and yours there in California, Eric. But thanks for visiting. Now, Lee, I think that means you like Gordon Ramsay, right? Sometimes with your quaint British colloquialisms, I don't know what you're talking about, but I love any show that Gordon Ramsay does. We watch Kitchen Nightmares, Hell's Kitchen. What's that? He's got another one out now it's not real new, but it's like 24 hours where he goes in. He only has 24 hours to whip a place into shape. Yeah, now here's some of the things that Lee does better than the originals. Elvis, Elton John, Foo Fighters, The Cars, Phil Collins, many more. Plus, he's got over 200 original tracks that he plays in various rotations over there on the Radio 1FA, which is on Thursday nights. That'll be tomorrow night, I'm assuming. Lee, you have a show tomorrow night, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, indeed. That's the way we feel too. And he likes that word too. Shut it down. It's blank raw. Shut it down. Hotel Hell, that's a good one too. Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares. There's a channel on it's on, we got a Samsung TV and it has Samsung channels on it. We got Hulu and Paramount Plus and all that other stuff, but there's a channel that's just Kitchen Nightmares, like 24 hours a day, and you never know what episode you're going to get. So we like to put that on and just play Gordon Ramsay roulette. We entered a contest to try to win a trip to meet him in Miami at his restaurant down there. So wish us luck. Would love to meet Gordon Ramsay. That's two people that are on my bucket list that I want to meet that I haven't met already. Gordon Ramsay and Kelsey Grammer. He's a great guy too. Now I found out Gordon has a restaurant. He's got a fish and chip place in New York City in Times Square. Might make it to that one. But then the other day, figured out he's got a burger place in Boston. So maybe we'll make it up to Boston sometime soon and check out Gordon Burger. I would not be afraid to eat in any of his restaurants. If you watch his shows, you know how exacting and how he demands perfection. Kyrie, it is. That's a Banksy piece of artwork there, and one of my favorites too. Nicole and I are we're literally psychic twins. We like the same things. We finish each other's sentences. Something will pop into my head and I'll say it. And she's like, I was just thinking of that. So we love having that kind of connection. But yeah, that is a piece of Banksy artwork there. You can see it a little bit better. Love Banksy stuff. In fact, on our wedding registry, there were some Banksy posters, some framed Banksy posters that we had in there. Yep, Frasier is another. Not especially the old show. I've watched the new one. It has its moments, but it's not the same without the people that were on the old Frasier. Really miss Niles, and of course Marty passed away, and they no longer have Eddie on there, and no Roz, no Daphne. I saw Lilith on there the other night. She made an appearance, and she's aged well, not as well as Kelsey has, but my biggest complaint is the guy they have playing Freddy doesn't look anything like either one of them, and Nicole agrees with me. But the guy that originally played Freddy, or actually the second Freddy, I think, in the original show, he looks like he could be their offspring, and he wanted to do it when they brought this show back, but for whatever reason, he wasn't their choice for Freddy as an adult. But it's still worth watching. It's still good TV. So that's about all I ever watch. I don't watch regular TV, but there's certain things in Nicole and I like that, and we like it on demand that way, where we can just watch whatever we want to watch when we want to watch it. Yeah, there you go. Sandy Sizemore gets it. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Sandy, you had asked me the other day about becoming a channel member. You should be able to see it there now. Uh, Down below the chat, if you're watching on YouTube now, it may look different than an app. There's a dollar sign there. You click on that, and then one of your choices there should be to join the channel. That's how you become a member. That's all you have to do. There's 3 different tiers. You get some different perks, whatnot, but it's a lot of fun. I appreciate each and every one of my members. I have a lot of you here today. You get to use some cool little emojis that are for the members, and I have members only chat, members only posts, and sometimes what I like to do, I'll do like a sneak peek of an upcoming video. I'll put it out there for the members first, and they've got most of the day to watch it before the premiere that night. So just little things like that. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'm gonna 50 of you still watching. I'm going to cut out of here soon and get dinner going. So I can eat and take a nap, watch some TV, cuddle up on the couch with Nicole, get my couch time in, and then get back up. And I've got a video to narrate as soon as I think the script is almost finished. So hang on just a second, and I will put a link in here for you, Sandy. And music here. There we go. Clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see. Pardon me here while I do this. And I know it looks different depending on what device you're on, what you're watching on, things like that. It can look entirely different. If you're on an iPad, it looks different than if you're on a phone, which looks different if you're on, there's just, it's always, there can be some differences in YouTube. Based on the platform that you're watching it on. So let me find a link here. I can't see the chat right now. And Sasha Bell's probably already got it up there, or one of the other mods. Let's see. Here you go. Okay, I found it here. There you go, Sandy, and anybody else that wants to become a member, you can click this link right here, and we'll welcome you into the fold. There you go. Let me make sure that works. It does. Indeed, it does. Like I said, there's 3 different tiers you can choose from there, depending on how much support you want to provide and what perks you'd like to have. So, yeah, that's the Kyrie. We do that. We watch it on the big screen and comment on our phone, and there's all kinds of different. YouTube will disagree on its own services. Like we can be sitting right next to each other on the couch now. on the TV, it doesn't show how many are watching, but we look at our phones that we chat on, and I'll say like right now I see 61 watching, but on her phone we're on the same network. She's right next to me. It might say 58 or something. There's always a discrepancy there, but that's just the nature of the beast. That's just the way it is. Can't get excited about it. Yeah, if you're on a tablet, you can click. You should be able to click that link there. Hey, Terry Brown, have a good night there, buddy. Um, he's a graveyard shifter, but go over to his channel, Tales of the Sonic Voyage. If one of you mods would drop a link to Terry's. If you like classic rock from the 60s, 70s, that era, Terry Brown's got you covered. But you have a happy Thanksgiving, friend. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow night on the live show, or if not, Friday night for the current missing person cases live. Oh, there we go. Catheta put it up there. Thank you, Catheta, for putting Terry's channel up there. And again, I see somebody's been to the Etsy store. Thank you. Joanne, I believe that was you that ordered some books. Thank you. Got Strange Things in the Woods, My Strange World, which is my own personal paranormal experiences, some of them. Oops, I hit the microphone there. And now I've got all 3 volumes of National Park Mysteries and Disappearances available again in the Etsy shop. Volume 1 is the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Volume 2 is part of California, especially I love the Joshua Tree and Yosemite entries. And then Volume 3, this reversed here on my screen. Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. Now, it has missing cases in there, but it also covers legends, hauntings, a lot of just really, really cool stuff in addition to some of those missing person cases. I love delving into the hey, Brooks, thanks for becoming a member there. Appreciate that. There you go. That's the way to Jowls. I like that. The iconic Jaws poster there, done with a kind of dog. Is that a pit bull? Can't tell what that is, but I love it. But thanks for becoming a member. And it tells you your perks and things there. But I will be having a members chat. I've meant to do it every day this week, but something's happened. But I will have it. Might be this weekend, but there's one coming up, and then I'm going to do a thank you thing for the members too. Hey, Andrew and Gnomes Truckee, on the road in North Dakota. You going to be home for Thanksgiving, or are you on the road, Andrew? Of course, I think your rig is your home pretty much, isn't it, buddy? He's a coast-to-coast truck driver. Hey, Froze Moments, how you doing? Now, Froze is over on Substack, too. Oh, you like those candles, Sandy? Those are made by our friend Samantha over at Smooth Sense Co. They really, really smell amazing. We've had some of the, we had what was the one we burned last night? It was a candle. It was like apple bourbon, maple apple bourbon, I think. And wow, it smelled good. And then in the wax thing over there behind me, you can't see it it's on the table over there, but it's not turned on right now. We did the pumpkin cheesecake melts, the soy melts, and they have essential oils in them. They smell incredible. Yeah, Froze, I'm enjoying seeing you over there on Substack on my blog. Looking forward to yours. Sub is or Froze Moments. You're there in the Smokies. Did you get any snow in the Smokies yet, or is it still probably a little bit too early? I remember maybe one time or a couple of times when I was a kid we had snow on Thanksgiving, Remember once it snowed on Halloween, just it was cold and spit snow Halloween night. But usually we don't get snow in East Tennessee or didn't until sometime in December, maybe even January. I remember a couple of white Christmases. Hey, Scott's Life, how you doing? Another wonderful channel member there. Thank you. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Kyrie. Yeah, I have ear, nose, and throat. That's been the bane of my existence. I don't get colds. I don't get the flu. I don't get sick. The only time I've ever had the flu was 1985. I took a flu shot, and I had the worst flu. The only time I've ever had the flu. But my my ears plug up, my sinuses get stuffed up, and I don't have much throat problems anymore. I had to have my tonsils and adenoids out when I was 5 years old. It was a traumatic experience, but that took care of a lot of my allergies. Scott, still loving that bread maker. Just to keep you updated, the last bread I made in it was cornbread, but I've got cranberry orange bread and cinnamon, I think cinnamon raisin bread and some other standing by. And just we kind of mix it up and do. Scott gave us this amazing Cuisinart bread maker as a wedding gift. Oh, Top Hat, I've fallen asleep here editing audio when I listen to the playback. I've dozed off listening to myself. So, but I'm glad that people find my voice calming, and if you use it to sleep by, more power to you. God bless you. I've had people apologize. I listen to your voice to go to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, don't be. It's like that's my gift to you. It's a gift from God to me, and to stay blessed, I give it back away. So enjoy, sleep, snooze, nap, color in your coloring book, do your needlepoint, whatever you want to do to my voice. Just if you are listening in a motor vehicle, please don't fall asleep and drive off the road. I'd feel bad about that. I did get a message one time from some people that they were traveling on vacation, and the lady was listening to me, but she wasn't sleepy. She was paying attention, and her husband was driving, and he had an epileptic seizure. And she said that at that time she was paying attention to what I was saying, and I had actually kept her awake that time, and she was able to get the car under control and get it off the highway before something really bad crashed. So just right place, right time. God is good. All right, folks, we're coming up on an hour here. I've taken up enough of your time now. I'm going to get off here and cook some pork chops. Butternut squash and carrots tonight. And meat too. So again, thank you for being here. I will see you sometime tomorrow night. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. But after you, hey Jamie, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope everything's good there in Washington State. But everybody have a good Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Think about the things that you're thankful for. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. But it's a time for family and friends, and to, like I said, reflect on the things that you're thankful for. And this year, I've got more to be thankful for than ever before, thanks to my lovely wife, Nicole. I told her the other day, I said, of all the things that I'm thankful for this year, you're at least the top three. But tomorrow night, I'll join you after you've had your meal and slip it off into your food coma. Wear pants with an expandable waistband. Don't eat too much, but enjoy. And think about the people that don't have a lot this year. If you can help somebody else have a happy Thanksgiving, do it. But we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to do a live Thanksgiving night stream, and we'll talk about what all the day held. And in the meantime, enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with your family or with yourself or with your animals or wherever you choose to celebrate it, or not at all if you choose to do that. That's one of the wonderful things here. You've got the freedom to celebrate or not. But hopefully every one of you has something, at least one thing that you can be thankful for. And me, I'm thankful for each and every one of you too. So there you go. All right. Well, you have a good night, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. You have a good one. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join me in my day, and it became our day. So, on behalf of Nicole and myself, going to get out of here. But thanks again. And I'm Steve Stockton, like it says right there. I like to do that. And I'll see you a little farther on down the trail. Be good to yourselves and each other. Like, share. If I urge a subscription, subscribe. We're getting awfully close to that 100,000 subscriber mark. And I appreciate and love each and every one of you. But Stockton out. Terry Animals, I said hi. Good night, everybody.